I'm okay with that.
It's how they get residents.
There's less than 300,000 people on Iceland.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place.
2.8 million visitors a year.
Welcome.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the dungeon.
Hey. Oh, is that tonight?
That is tonight. Did you guys want to play some D&D tonight?
It all depends.
I want to play some survival.
Some survival.
Yeah, that's what we're in survival mode.
Survival
Mr. DM, can we please live?
I mean, like, we've been doing this for like 2 years. Don't you think it's time we start killing people off? Like, it's
start.
Yep. I mean, you already killed what, 2 other people off?
Already started.
Let's Game of Thrones this thing. Oh,
like your face this week. Bye.
So
Alexander
is this where Grayson mounts the dragon and then like sets fire to Castle Verminia?
Maybe. Yeah.
Like a big old dump on that castle.
Yeah. Well, we welcome everybody. Glad to have you as always. So, been busy this past week. One, working on my computer, which is always a non-enjoyable time. And also, you'll notice if you go down to the coins, we have some new coin buy options in there, and I know all the players are going to look right now to see how the community can help them, but there are some good ones in there.
Medic.
Where's that at?
Glyph of Protection? Rip of the Aether?
Ether. Yeah, so we have some new ones there. We also have I thought I put a new emote in. Maybe not. I did not. But so save up those gold coins. You could help the party.
You got 34,000. Let's go.
So now folks like Tricky will have to make choices when they go to spend their coins. Save up some coins and really help, or a little boost for the moment, or
Can you purchase coin?
You can't purchase coins. It's only by watching the stream.
Interesting.
Also, I clarified the instructions on the which one was that? The one that gives you advantage, that it's for attacks. So, all right. Other than that, any of you that are in the Midwest area, me and Grayson will be heading to Cincinnati Comic Con on Saturday. So if you're going to be in the area, let us know.
There's some convention in Indy this end of this week.
Gen Con is
yes.
going on
right down the street.
Yeah, I don't envy anyone going to Gen Con. That's a busy one. If you're
one of the people on my team is headed there on Wednesday.
Nice. I've never been to that one.
Oh, there's a lot of wackos down there.
I've been once, and I will tell you, lots of board games, lots of test board games.
Fanboy
But
Tone says it's the best con. I don't know. C2E2 is pretty good, so I'll have to go sometime. I didn't even think about it. I thought it was either earlier in the year or something.
All right. The only game one I could think of is Dragon Con, and I've not been to that one at all.
Yeah.
Dragon Con?
Yeah, that's down in North Carolina. Something like
Georgia. Heard of that one.
Georgia?
I think it's Atlanta.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see. Fanboy.
Yeah, glad to see he made it this week since he was.
I've only been to one convention ever, and that was C2E2 pre-pandemic. So And that was a great time in Chicago.
Have you washed your hand yet?
No. I haven't been to DillyCon. Nope. All right. So here we go. Thought I had something else. Must not have been important. So I'm gonna get going. Computer's holding out and not pooping out. That's good. So let's get the theme going here. Where we left off last week, the party spent some time talking to Marin at the Temple of Bahamut and explained to him what they've experienced and seen lately. They then left as they searched for a cure to Zoromir's condition and went to Kalin's Oddities, where Zoromir originally procured this tooth that exists inside of him. Kalin gave them a legend of how that tooth could be removed. And as they were heading back to discuss those options, the town was attacked by a lich and his machines. As he disappeared away from the battle, the party fought the machines, and Blaylock has fallen. Lying on the ground, this is where we start. What do you want to do?
We're gonna drop a healing potion down Blaylock's throat.
Okay. You rush over to Blaylock and pry open his mouth and flick the cork off the top of the bottle, dumping it down Blaylock's throat. Go ahead and roll that up.
You know what is that? 2d4 plus 2. Uh, 9 points of healing.
Blaylock, as your eyes begin blinking and you look up, Galtier stands over you with an empty glass bottle, and you can hear the fires crackling around the town.
I am starting to question whether it was worthwhile coming here.
Well, we prevented this town, hopefully prevented this town from being absolutely destroyed.
I don't think this is the last of it.
Looking around.
You're looking around. What do you? Yeah, as
Looking for any
you
more. Yeah.
you don't see any machines coming through the walls. In the far distance, you hear shouting and sounds of battle from elsewhere in the town.
I start heading in that direction.
Okay.
This isn't finished.
Blaylock, you need to heal up. We're gonna need you.
What do you mean it's not finished?
Boromir, same for you, buddy.
I can barely walk.
Hurry up and start patching up. We need to get going.
I'm gonna start using a med kit.
I will be as well. Okay, that's definitely a pass for out of combat.
What was it out of combat again?
Like 10.
13. Cool.
Okay, so you all spend a few moments getting yourself put back together.
I'm gonna go up and check on the individual, let's see, would be northeast of me there, laying on the ground, just to check on him, see if he's still alive, got any breath in him at all.
You walk up.
Second wind, just so you know.
Okay. You walk up and see what hasn't been eviscerated with them. Their skull's been crushed under the foot of these machines.
Just kind of bow my head and just sigh. This is going to be a long, long day. I'm just going to keep a lookout while they're getting themselves healed back up.
Okay.
I am not.
All right.
Grayson's gone.
Grayson's gone.
So Grayson starts heading
I was heading off towards the sound of battle.
okay, to the north part of the city. So that's what Grayson's doing. Galtier, Blaylock.
Well, once I get patched up, I'll head off to follow him.
Okay.
Do
Blaylock.
the same.
I'm just gonna sit down here for a moment
Your
And-
experience.
get myself back in sorts. That took a number. That took a number on me.
Okay. Arlo.
I'm just going to basically just stand there, just keeping watch over the party. And
The party's gone. Blaylock's still sitting there. Zormir, you said you were leaving with them, right?
well, Blaylock's by himself. I'm going to stay within distance of Blaylock.
Okay.
What am I seeing on the from the remnants of those creatures?
I mean, there's not much left. The machines, when they explode, they're very thorough in their design. There's pieces. You see metal pieces, a stray gear here or there. The disembodied parts of whatever creature was driving them kind of splattered on the inside of partial pieces of a cockpit of some sort.
Screw you, Craft.
Such a waste.
Okay. The rest of you head toward the north where sounds of battle can be heard. You pass by the Torn Sail Inn, and as you do, you see an orc rushing forward into the inn, and immediately you see him get thrown against a wall, his skin turning black, and just it looks like the life being drained out of him as it slams against the building on the other side of the road and slides down.
We see what caused that.
You
Must
look.
have been a cupcake.
You look inside the door, and you see Nadani standing there, and he looks at you. I don't believe he had a reservation.
Of course.
And he just takes his hand and kind of wipes it on his shirt and looks down at his shirt and makes sure it's still clean and continues going about his
No
business.
ticket.
Yep. You continue on, and as you start heading further and further to the north, the sound of battle begins to quiet. And you see the residents of the town start rushing out of their homes and collectively, like almost militaristically, setting up chains to get water and get buckets of water and get them to where the fires are and start putting fires out. You hear the sizzle. You can smell the smell of burnt wood. Just a thick smoke drifts in the air. But for the most part, the din is starting to quiet down. And as you round the corner to the northern walls, there you see King. He's kind of slumped over a bit with the weight of an axe kind of lying against the ground. He's pulled over and he's holding his side. And as you look at him, he's got a sizable gash on the side of his face, and it looks like he's taken an arrow to the shoulder. Grayson, you weren't wrong, were you?
No, but at least we got word to you fast enough.
Yeah. If you hadn't told us, we would have been caught unawares. We survived this day because of what you guys did. And he kind of shifts a bit. Was that all of them?
Clearly, they aren't just regrouping to come back stronger.
Well, we took care of 3 of the mechanisms on the other side of town.
We only had one here. Some orcs and other creatures. And you can see debris of one of the machines scattered about, along with some of the guards' bodies lying along the ground. And it looks like the guards along the top walls are rushing back and forth and looking out in the horizon for any additional attacks coming in.
Roman Koth will not be happy that they failed today.
Well, we showed him. And he takes the axe and kind of lifts it over his shoulder and puts it on his back. Walks over to y'all. We'll have to get some reinforcements
Out of
from
my
Tenebris.
canteen.
You up?
I take a big old swig out of my canteen.
Okay. Well, we should probably make sure there's no other problems in town. There'll be funerals. There'll be a lot of funerals. He kind of gets 1,000-foot stare off to the side.
It was sad to say that at least there will be funerals. Cape's vassal didn't even have that.
Well, we wouldn't have either if it wasn't for you guys. Thanks. If you ever need the people of Portstown, we're here for you.
Does that mean we finally get free stay in Portstown?
No, it's not the time, sir.
I can't even be mean at this point. So while that's going on,
Well,
we'll come back. Arlo and Blaylock. Shoo, it's one of those days. You Blaylock, you're kind of catching your breath and you're looking around at the just total destruction, the fires burning, and people starting to come out and deal with things. You see Marin and a bunch of acolytes rush out of the temple and raising hands up. You see water just forming out of the moisture in the air and start putting some of the fires out as others rush to the bodies around, looking for those that are wounded, moving rocks off those that are under rocks and seeing what they can do.
I'm going to start looking around for people that are injured as well, and start helping them, healing them if possible, providing any aid that I can.
So you run over and you see just a shred of a piece of clothing there underneath a pretty large rock. And as you round the corner of this large rock, you see a guard laying there, breathing heavily, massive wounds to him. He looks up at you. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Hold still, and then I'll kick him.
You lightly give him a kick and energy washes over him, and you see his wounds begin to close and his breathing becomes a little less labored.
Kick of life.
Rest.
Thank you.
Rest.
Thank you.
I will check out you in a few minutes.
I think it would be better just let me die. This rock is crushing me.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm going to try and move the rock.
I'm gonna help him.
Okay. So
I forgot the fact that you said that he's under a rock. And I'm like continuing his misery by like healing him while he's under a rock.
Don't worry, I didn't hear the rock either. I'll try to help Blaylock.
you see Blaylock start pushing on the rock, and Arlo, you go over there and help. One of you can have advantage on pushing it. So who's taking it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
That guy.
Just roll straight strength.
Strength check. Yep.
Oh,
Flash of genius?
No.
dude.
Oh, you let me use Flash of genius. He's smart Dragonborn.
You've seen it, Chris. 12.
Oh.
With advantage?
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah, you get
Oh, I'm
advantage.
sorry. Oh, that's even worse. 11.
Is that with
Are
your
you-
strength modifier?
Yeah, I got a 6 + 5.
Nice.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
You both push, and the rock just barely lifts up, and with that, you see the guard push as hard as he can out, and as he does, you hear pop, and you see blood spurting from the ankle on his right foot as he pulled hard enough that he left his foot under the rock, and it separated bone and all from his leg. He
We'll need that here. Just hold steady. I'm gonna gather up the limb. We're gonna commence healing him, and until we can get someone a little bit more of the medical variety to help.
Okay, you're trying your best to heal what you can. It's not reconnecting anything, but
Nope.
but
Can I take a rope and then kind of and then tie off the wound so at least he doesn't bleed out?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll allow it. Arlo, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to try to tell the soldier, at least you're not dead. You might be missing a limb, but you're not dead.
There's the injury. Here's your insult.
There's silver lining.
He looks at you, and he just has a puzzled look. You're right. You're right. And then his head falls back and he just passes out from the pain.
He commits Harry Carey right there.
He's still breathing. He's still
Do
breathing.
we need it? Blaylock, do we need to take him somewhere or just call someone to come to him?
We need to not move him and get one of Marin's disciples here.
Is Marin and his disciples still close to us?
Yeah, they're all working on others that are there that they find.
I'm going to yell to Marin and see if he hears me to come and help this gentleman.
He looks up at you and turns back to one of his by God, I can't say that freaking word. Acolytes.
Acolyte.
It's like I haven't said it for the last 15 years playing MMOs and everything.
Yeah. It's like Echo More, but Acolyte. Sorry.
So he runs over to Arlo. Yes, Arlo. How can I be of any help?
This soldier needs your help immediately. He's lost his foot underneath that rock. Can you help him and stabilize him?
I will do what I can. And he
Much appreciated.
starts working. And so is that what you two are going to do? Just keep helping folks there?
Yeah, just gonna see what we can do.
Okay. Back to the other group. Grayson, you're there with King, Zormir, and Galtier as well.
I'm going to go and walk the perimeter of the town.
Okay. Galtier, Zormir.
I believe you said there was a like a line for people trying to put out fires.
Yeah, people are. You see the townsfolk working together, putting out fires best they can.
I'll go and help them with that.
I'll join in and help the best that I can with my short little arms.
Okay. So all of you make a perception check.
And here
Just
comes
help
the
a
dragon.
town. Why can't we just help a town? Why it's easy. Help a town. No, they got to be invaded by a mechanical army.
30?
Third. Freaking rogues, man.
I mean, do I need it? Oh, okay.
18.
What's that?
18. Okay.
I got a 5.
21.
21. Okay. Arlo.
All right. Perception. 14.
14. Okay. Let's see.
Everybody
Okay.
but Galtier.
Everybody but Galtier. Yes. I was gauging distances where everybody was at. To the south.
I mean, you have a map to do that?
I'll kill you.
Stole the words out of my mouth. I was going to ask the same thing. We're out on the map.
Our last session, I'm going to say, here's the map of Portstown.
It'll be a crater. It'll just be a crater. Easiest map ever. It's a hole in the ground.
Well, Dragonball's gonna sink.
Everyone but Galtier, to the south, you hear the light minus Zormir, who hears it very well. The sound of drums and a horn.
Oh no!
But
Can I make out what creatures are making the footsteps?
Yeah, does this sound familiar? Like, or does this sound like Orc or Knoll?
You don't know.
Oh,
Zormir doesn't notice.
No. I mean, you hear the sounds, but it's not like you sat around and know Knoll or Orc drum.
all right. Well,
War
I'm
marching.
I'm going to start yelling at everybody around and telling them to get inside, gather up who you can, and get inside. Now, more are coming. Hurry.
I'm so panicked that the water I grabbed to throw on the fires, I start accidentally splashing on people because I'm trying to figure out what to do.
You turn to throw it on the fire, and you turn your head because of the sound of the drums, and you throw it right onto a lady that's there beside you and just completely drench her. I never. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you hear that? Something's coming.
And she's just completely off put by what happened, and she's not happy with you.
I make a half-assed attempt to try and wipe some of the water off before I start running around and alerting people.
Zormer, what the hell are you doing?
You hear that?
I hear nothing.
You don't hear that? It's like hurting my ears. There's something coming.
Okay. Blaylock and Arlo, what are you going to do?
Blaylock, we need to get with the others.
Fix
We
cameras
must
real
go.
quick.
All right. How's that audio coming out now?
That's better.
That's
Good.
good. Grayson,
It was a
turn your
little
camera
loud
off?
before.
All right, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, you guys got to fix
We-
your cameras.
Yeah, Grayson, turn yours off.
God damn it.
Somebody messed up.
Wasn't the guy with bad internet. Not at all.
All right. So Blaylock
Just
and
hotspot
Arlo.
to my phone. Probably work better.
Blaylock,
Hmm.
we need to get with the others. We need to go.
We need to get these people inside and safe. If more are coming, these injured will be easy prey.
If that many people are coming, inside is not going to matter.
And go, run. I'll do it.
No, I am not leaving you.
And grab someone.
I just shake my head. Okay. I'll grab somebody.
Okay. And where are you
Start
taking
helping them get inside. Try
Okay.
to help them get into indoors, in shelter.
All right.
I'll pick 2 up. Because I have
The-
a good streak, guys.
The people inside, I'd like to try, who are able to like work. I'd like to prompt them to start barricading windows and doors.
Okay. And after some of them saw what you guys did, they don't even question your orders and just begin doing what they can to seal themselves into the buildings. So Galtier and Zormir, you are heading toward the noise.
Yep, now that I have been made aware of it.
Grayson, you had a head start. What are you doing?
I'm running south now.
Okay.
And turning his camera on.
Just gonna make me turn it off again.
Maybe.
So you head south, and looking through, you see the gates there, and you start seeing, and you see the guards firing arrows down, and you just see the gates begin to buckle in.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Should we teleport out of this place?
I yell up at him. Aim for the operators.
And
Pull his sword, prepare to die.
they turn and nod and begin firing best they can, and it's still, you just see, you can hear the woods splintering and cracking with every hit.
Is there anything around that door that I can try to get some people to barricade it or reinforce it?
They're doing the best they can. They've taken some of the carts. You see the owner of the stables where you borrowed some horses and a cart, taking the carts that he has, kind of shoving them up against the door. As this goes on, Galtier, Zormir, you show up behind Grayson, and you see this
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
want to
trying
use
to
fireball?
help reinforce them.
Okay, so you run up and begin helping them reinforce the door. Galtier and Zormir, what are you doing?
I'll also run up, try to help him.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
As little as I can help.
Just
Blaylock,
go up top
Arlo?
and start shooting at him.
I'm going to use my spell store item and put thunder wave in there, level 2.
Okay, on your
And
boots?
this time it's going to be on I have bracers, right? I have bracers in my armor. Well,
So your spell storing is where you had cure wounds before, right?
yeah, well, I can change it. I can change it as
Yep.
an action. So it's going to stay as my boots. That'll be good. It'll stay as my boots.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand there in front of the gate once everyone.
Well, you're not at the gate yet. You're still
Okay. Am I far off?
you and Arlo are helping
Okay.
people get organized there.
You got me all ramped up. I'm ready.
All right. So before long, the three of you hear and splintered pieces. I need you all to make a dex check. Of
All
all
of
the
us?
most, no, just the three that are there.
Okay.
17.
Sure, Z will be like 52.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bad one. 16.
Okay. Galtier.
Dex saving throw or just a plain dex check with my +2 modifier?
Saving throw.
26. I beat Zormir at something.
Okay. The doors splinter open and the carts fly and wood falls through as you hear the dragging heavy footsteps as these large troll and like creatures push through the gates and begin filling parts of the town. And as they enter in, they file off to the sides as this balding Goliath with one black long ponytail out the back of his head just waves behind him. Ornate armor drapes over him while he has streaming purple and black banners flowing in the wind as he just walks forward just gracefully, step after step. They part the way for him as he presents himself in front of you three and the rest of the town folk. And you see also behind him some snake-like humanoids that also begin filing in. And from behind you, you see an arrow right at him from one of the guards. And without even breaking his gaze with all of you, he reaches his hand up and grabs the arrow out of the air and brings it down and snaps it with one hand and throws the pieces.
Ruh-roh.
He looks at you and says, "So, make my job easy. These must be the mucking good for nothings that I've heard about." And he looks back at, as you look around, it's like a standoff. The wind blows quietly. The sound seems to have died down a bit. And you could hear
Is
a
that the
pin
stable
drop.
boy's father? That's his real image. It was just a mirror image.
And he holds a hand up to the armies that have come through. Hold. These are mine. Roll for initiative.
Ah! Ah! Help!
I'd like to declare that thunder wave thing that was not canon.
What? You said it. It happened.
Good one there, Blaylock.
All right, Blaylock, what's yours?
They're not even there, so they shouldn't.
I
be
know. I
invading
just want to
anyway.
go ahead and get them in the order.
4,
It's less messy for me later.
4.
4.
Zormir,
53.
what is it?
23.
I thought you said 53. I'm like, what? Rogues. Grayson,
17.
17. Galtier.
12.
Right back.
Arlo.
15.
Okay. Let me show you what you're looking at. That would help.
Oh, hey, we got a map.
Yeah, you got a map. Yes, I
Yeah.
reused a map. Not creating a new one for everything.
So how far how far are we from it? Me and Blaylock.
You're in the middle of town.
Okay.
Let's see here. Zormir, you are first.
How far am I from the center dude?
You are. Boy, I'm gonna like when we switch to the new system and you can just look 40 feet.
Nope. I am going to pull a classic Z, and what's behind me?
The table.
Houses.
A cart.
Is there something I could take cover behind?
Not really. There is a cart over there, but yeah.
Basically, I need to cover somewhere and get more health into my body.
Tell me where you want to go.
Let's go backwards north a little touch to those stairs and kind of hunker by the stairs as I'm going to attempt to use another med kit.
Like right there.
Sure.
All right.
Uh, 15, is that? Oh, 15 for the med kit, is it?
Okay,
That
give
pass.
me 1 second.
I'm pretty sure that passes.
Yeah, that passes because you're out of melee range.
Whew.
Okay.
And then that's an action, right?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus to.
I think it's both actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can't also load
Action
up my
and
crossbow.
bonus action. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
He's going to run up. Galtier.
And this is where I die.
No. First attack. What's your AC?
18.
He hits. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
12. Pretty darn sure it's a failure.
Okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and as he hits you, he hits your hand and knocks your sword out of your hand. It clatters across the ground. Second attack. He hits. Third attack. He hits. So second one was for 16 and 11. So a total of 37 damage is what you took. Grayson, you are up.
Okay. I will move 5 feet from him, so just catty corner.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. First attack. Natural 19, which is a crit for me. Double damage, and the target is blinded until the end of its next turn. So the damage on that one is 30.
Okay.
We use a key point. He needs to make a con save of 18.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
I'm using Stunning Strike.
Con save, you said?
Yep.
Okay. 21.
Fuck Goliath. Okay. All right. I will get my bonus attack because I critted. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
14 damage.
How much?
14.
Okay.
So he is blinded until the end of his next turn.
Even though he made the save?
No, that was for... this wasn't even a save. This was the crit.
Oh.
Save was for the strike, which would have stunned him.
Okay. All right. You mark that.
I got a high fucking DC save on that, and you just threw it out the window.
All right.
That's why I don't use my monk shit.
Arlo. Make a perception check.
Hang on just a second here. I gotta get my other window up. Crap. Oh, that's not good. 9. 13. 14, I'm sorry. 14.
Okay. You hear a large sound that came from the south. You don't see Blaylock. He's because you both are helping different people. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna yell for Blaylock. See if he answers.
Okay.
And if he does not, then I'm gonna go look for him.
All right. Galtier, it's your turn.
It is a bonus action to pick my weapon back up.
Yep.
Okay, I will pick that back up, and I will go ahead and attack. First one was a miss with a 10, so it's a 25 hit.
Yep.
So yes, 14 slashing damage, 4 ice damage, so a total of 18, and he will not be able to regenerate hit points until I need to get rid of that. What is it, the end of my next turn? And then his movement speed is halved. Unless he's immune to cold damage.
Okay. So you slash forward and ice goes across his chest. And you see it just kind of frost down his skin. He looks at you and just grunts.
He's blinded. He can't look at me.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He is blinded. All right. Blaylock, make a perception check.
11.
11. Okay. You don't hear the boom, but you hear Arlo yelling for you. And 1 second here. All right. Galtier and Grayson, seeing that he's blinded, you feel confident in your actions as you gain the effects of the shield spell for the next 2 rounds.
Oh, shit,
Do we just
that's
have
what, plus
community? It'd be
5?
awesome. What? Thanks, fanboy Tony.
Fanboy just redeemed one of the big one. One of the new ones. So plus 5 to AC. All right, Zormir, you are up.
How far am I from him now?
You are 35 feet. 30 feet, we could say. His box is bigger.
So I'm going to run up to him with my rapier and try and slash at him.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That does hit.
For 37 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna rip the dagger out and go for a second poke.
All right.
That is almost certainly going to hit at 25. For an additional 3 points of damage.
From the back, thinking that Zoromir had run away yet again, he comes rushing forward and jumps through the air and thrusts his rapier through the Goliath, pulling it out as he stumbles around. And he's going to swing in your general direction with disadvantage, of course. And he still hit.
Hitting me?
Yep. As that's where the last attack came from. And you see him hold up into a pose and comes down and thrusts his hand forward and reaches out a few fingers and just, it felt like he barely touches you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay. You do save, and you take 47 points of necrotic damage.
47? Oh, Jesus.
Good thing you saved.
I hate constantly having to ask this, but I can dodge that, right?
It's an
We need to
attack.
talk
yes.
about this offline more. What was that?
It's an attack, so you should be able to.
Yep.
Okay. Geez, so 23 points. Okay. Points taken.
All right. Grayson, you are up. Is his blindness off now, or is it more than...
The end of his next turn, so I would assume yes.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. You see him shake his head, and he looks around at the three of you.
Okay. First attack is 27 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to push monster die into this attack damage.
Okay.
$24 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use a key point again. I'm trying to stun him.
Okay.
So DC 18.
Okay. 23.
Yes. Okay, second attack. That's 15 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Arlo, you see Blaylock.
AC is now 27 now.
Okay. You see Blaylock step out of the house. What do you want to do?
Blaylock, we need to go. We need to head towards the noise.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go up and try to, not like grab him like a 5-year-old, but try to, kind of push him towards that way.
Okay.
We will come back for these people in a little bit.
Galtier, you are up.
So, real quick question, just because I want to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. When we were resting to heal up real quick and help Natalia, that does not count as a short rest, right?
You did not sit for an hour. Nope.
Okay, so want to make sure my mutagens were still.
Yep.
On. So let's start with the good. I had the 20. Does the 23 hit?
It does.
So both my attacks hit for a total of 24 slashing and 8 ice. And the bad, not 1.
Okay.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, but I would prefer to have like a 2.
Right.
You're not wearing a shield, correct?
No, I have a shield.
Okay. If you are holding a shield, make a DC 14 strength saving throw. On a failed save, take 1d4 damage, and you are unable to speak properly for 1d4 rounds.
Oh, I blasted that out of the way. I got, what is it, strength 23 for a saving throw? Am I still discombobulated?
Spells with a verbal component have 50% chance of failing.
Okay. So you attack a couple times, slash, and as you go in for the third one, he holds up a hand and just hits your shield back at you, and the shield jams up underneath your jaw, and your teeth slam together. It almost feels like you chipped a tooth. And Blaylock, Arlo runs over to you, and he grabs your arm. What are you doing?
So what have I heard? Have I heard anything other than a panicking Arlo?
Panicking Arlo at this point.
Also, sorry, did I notice if the ice damage seemed like it was doing anything to him? Or pretty
It's hard to say.
Okay.
Okay. How are everything looks? How has the fortification? How does that look?
That the people been doing, they're doing a good job at getting stuff put up.
Okay. Continue fortifying. I need to see what Arlo is so upset about. Don't let anyone in. And then I'll go with Arlo.
Okay. Zormir, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to slash at him. 18 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, I am going to cunningly disengage back. Let's go back 15 feet.
Okay. Let's see. Galtier's odds, Grayson is evens. Galtier. He turns
No.
to you.
No.
And first attack. He hits.
Is it a 23?
Is it it is a 23 actually. Right on. I
Damn.
forgot you had 5 more AC. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Okay, you're safe. And I'll do the damage at the end. Second attack. It misses. Third attack. Hits. And I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
15.
That's a failure. So he reaches forward with one punch. It hits you. You dodge out of the way with his second, and as he comes in for the third, he hits you right along the side of the head, and you are now stunned until the end of his next turn.
You really hate my mental health right now, don't you? Making me knock my teeth out, and then you're giving me a concussion.
You take 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
You don't know anything until you have to make wisdom throws every action.
And you're stunned. So
okay, I can't hear you from all the way back there, Blaylock.
that's the end of his turn. Grayson, you are up.
Okay. 24 to hit.
That hits.
So I'm using another monster die. $17 damage.
Okay.
Using another key point. Motherfucker.
Oh yeah. 18?
Yeah, it's a DC 18.
Okay. No, that's what he rolled. Was it 18?
Yeah, well, that's what he needed.
Oh, okay.
Nat 19, so that's another crit for me.
Okay.
Triple damage, and the target's speed is reduced to 5 feet until the end of the target's next turn. Okay, so that is damage. $24 damage. No,
Okay.
34 damage.
All right.
Crit attack. Natural 20.
Dang.
Maximum damage, and you and the target must make a contested strength check. If the target loses, their weapon is partially broken and deals 1/4 damage until it is repaired.
He doesn't have a weapon.
He broke
Hey.
a knuckle or two.
Maximum damage, and the target must make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target is frightened of you until the end of its next turn. But I think he's a fucking monk, so its wisdom's probably high as shit.
It is. Oh, he's well. Good.
Okay, so that's 17 max damage.
The crack of the whip and you hear the chain go out and smack into him with a thunk as the head of the whip sinks into his flesh, and Grayson rips it out. 1, 2, 3 hits. Blood spurts from the Goliath, but he's still standing. Arlo, you and Blaylock are running, so
Yes.
Gaultier, your turn. By the
Blah, blah, blah.
Grayson, your shield has faded.
Both our shields have
It is.
faded.
My AC is now 23.
Gaultier's yours will fade at the end of your turn.
Blah, 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 blah.
You are stunned.
I-
Yeah, so you can't do anything. I forgot. Blaylock, you're running. Zormir, you're up.
Can I bring out the turret and have it sit on my shoulders?
Sure. That's fine.
Yes. Okay. Yes, it's just gonna be the protection turret. Knowing
Arlo,
what I know.
as you guys are running, you see Blaylock throw his turret forward, and as it does, it starts changing into the turret you've seen so many times, and he just keeps running, and it just lands on his shoulders. You don't even miss a beat.
That's awesome.
Whoa. You guys show me that sometime as we're running.
All right, I'm running back into combat. I'm gonna leap and use Galtier as a little bit of a brace to push me up even further into the air. Taking another stab down at Bad Meanie. 21 to hit.
That misses.
What? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I-
stumble on the ground, cough, and then disengage back another 10 feet.
Okay. You run forward, jump up off of Galtier, bring your blade down, and it's almost like slow motion. He just reaches over and pushes your blade to the side, and you land, and you kind of look at him, and you look at your sword, and look back at him, and he just smirks at you, and you flip backwards.
I like that.
All right. Seeing that Galtier's stunned, he's going in at Galtier. What was your AC again?
It's 18 now.
Okay. He actually missed. Missed the second one. And natural 20.
Aha! Doesn't count!
Doesn't count on you.
No. But he hits, obviously.
He hits and make a Constitution saving
Con.
throw.
That is a 25, sir.
You make the save. And you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Grayson, you are up.
Son of a bitch. Okay, 27 hits for the first one.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for the second one.
That misses.
Okay. So that is 15 for that one. Using another key point. And because I forgot to do these the last two fucking times, because I use a key point in my attack, I get another attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a nat one.
That's not what you were looking for.
Nope.
Nikes.
Piece of clothing or armor you are wearing decided by the GM is damaged. On every subsequent turn, there's a 25% chance of the item that will split further. Well, since I don't wear armor and I'm just wearing clothes.
Yeah.
You
Your
Do you become naked?
your tunic
naked.
your tunic
whipping
starts
monk.
tearing down, and your chest shows.
Superman!
Perks.
All right, Arlo, you're
That's
ready.
my turn.
Galtier, you're no longer
Oh, it's Ar-
stunned.
Is Arlo done?
They're still running.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You guys are in the
Um,
middle of a town.
And it's only 10 seconds at a time.
Yeah, it's
so.
only been 6 seconds or so.
I got my good shoes on.
Got my good shoes on.
Does a 21 hit?
It does not.
I got 2 19s in a row, which are criticals for me.
Okay.
The first one is triple damage, and the second one is maximum damage, and you may make another attack.
Okay, so 5, 15, 21 slashing plus 10 necrotic. So that's 31. And then a single point of ice. So
Okay.
21. Just so I can keep track of it. 1, 10 neck. And then the second one's max damage, so that's what, 14 plus 5 ice plus 10 more necrotic.
Okay.
Question for this: so on a critical, I get 10 temporary HP Do I
They
get
don't
20?
stack. Nope,
Okay.
they don't stack.
So that totals to what? 21, 30, 141, 50,
I got it all.
5. Okay. Oh, another attack. Shit. 22.
That hits.
Sorry. That was 23, but doesn't matter. And that is 14 points of slashing, followed by another 7 points of ice.
All right. Galtier rushes his blade forward, and as the Goliath goes to block him, he turns it quickly and slashes under the chest and stabs forward into him. He's looking hurt.
Just hurt.
I don't like that.
Zoramir, you're up.
Okay, you want to charge forward again
Okay.
and miss,
Okay.
and currently disengage back.
Okay. His turn. Grayson. Okay, that is a 20, 25. Does that hit?
You know what? I think I'm going to use my defensive duelist, and no, my AC is
No.
27.
Okay.
No.
What's defensive duelist again?
That is
It means he doesn't get hit. All right, moving on.
you are wielding a finesse weapon, which you are proficient in, and the creature hits you with a melee attack. You can use your reaction to add 5 to your AC, which my AC was already at 23.
Okay.
It's just for that attack, though. So now it's back down to 23.
27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And the last one is 25. All right. For this one, 10 points of damage. And for the other one, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That would be 14 plus 11. Yeah, 25.
Okay. So the first one you took 10 points, and then you take 42 points of necrotic damage. As he thrusts his hands forward into your chest, and you just feel black energy just bleed through your body, ripping your life essence from you.
He's putting it back in his own, isn't he? Piece of shit.
And it's your turn.
18 misses. 23.
That hits.
Another Slayer die. For 20 damage. Oh, another fucking con save.
Uh, 21.
Whatever. And an at 20.
So many crits
Maximum
tonight.
damage, and roll the damage dice again. So 17 plus 22 altogether.
All right. Again, Grayson, reeling from the necrotic attack, brings the whip forward, smashing into the Goliath. Arlo running, but you and Blaylock are now at the edge of the map.
Wee.
All right,
yeah, but I'm
Galtier.
getting just as many ones as I'm getting 20s.
Yeah. So my first roll is a nat 1, my second one's a nat 20, and my third roll is a 13. So
So your first one was a nat 1, so we got to see what happens first there.
Okay. You deal half damage on your next attack. Hold muscle.
oh come on!
That is beautiful.
All right. Maximum damage, and the target must make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target is frightened of you for 3d4 rounds.
He's not afraid of you.
Okay. So max damage of what? 14, half 7, and then 7 slashing, 3 ice. Does that count towards necrotic? Because that's just damage. It doesn't. It's not rolled damage.
The necrotic, yeah, it's half damage.
Okay, so 5 necrotic.
So what's your total?
7, 10, 15.
Okay. All right. As you try to move it, he moves the blade, but he moves it into himself, and you kind of jam forward and stumble and roll your ankle on the ground, so it doesn't have the impact you would like it to have. Blaylock, along with Arlo, you
Sad.
appear at the top of the map. Zormir, you are up.
I'm gonna go in for the kill.
All right.
Uh-huh. 2 plus 11, I'm imagining, doesn't hit.
2 plus 11 does not hit.
Okay. Cunningly disengage.
All right. Galtier,
Whoa, what? Again?
he's attacking you.
Oh. Murder. Murder.
Oh.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
24.
You take 46 points of necrotic damage.
God damn. These things would kill me if you were taking full damage.
He misses on his next attack. And he hits on the last one. Make another Constitution save.
Bye, guys. Fucking 7.
Okay, you're now stunned, and you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Grayson, you are up.
First attack, 16 misses. Second attack, 27.
Just hits.
Slayer died. For 21 damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Grayson continues whipping into his flesh, just tears piece after piece. Arlo.
Can I say something to Arlo?
Sure.
Don't go behind the troll. Or
Yeah.
whatever
It's
that
a
thing
Goliath.
is. Goliath, whatever that is.
Well, you also see trolls and ogres standing off to the side.
Yeah, Goliath. Don't go behind the Goliath.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep running.
Toward
Somebody
what?
got a natural healing. Whoever's dying.
Yay!
That's
Is that
40
me?
points. 40 points of health to you.
Wow, nice.
I live one more round.
There you go, Arlo. That's 40 feet.
Nice.
Galtier, you are up. You're stunned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Laylock, you are up. You see ogres to your east. What do you want to do? If you're saying something, we can't
Can't
hear.
hear you.
I do see the Goliath and engaged with the party, right?
Yep.
And I see the trolls over there to the right.
Yep.
And everybody hanging out to the right. Okay. I'd like to run up as far as I can.
Okay.
Okay. And 1 square to the left. So as far
That's-
as I can move.
So you would have to go there.
Okay. Now, this spell has a 60-foot range. Okay, and a
Okay.
line. I need your guidance here.
Okay.
Okay, it is 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, and I want it to go. I want it to go to the right of me and straight down. I don't want to hit the party. I
Okay.
want to torch that sucker and then point the wall of fire towards the rest of the what is clearly a threat. Okay, so I can set it like 1 square beside me. It doesn't have to emanate from me.
What are you casting? that would
Wall of
Red
fire.
rocket.
No. Wall of fire.
Okay.
Okay, it says you create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range, and I got 120-foot range.
Okay.
So, and I want it to go just to the right of me and down. I don't want to torch the party, so I just want to make sure I got this right because it's the first time I used it. We are not
Okay.
going to have fireball round 2.
Okay.
So Chris, what he did say he wanted to go towards the party as far as he could and over
Yep.
1.
Yep. The idea is that I want it to be 1 square to the right of me and 60 feet down to hit that thing if I can get it within range.
Yeah, he wanted to go to the east.
Yes. Yes, I'm aware. He wants it to go right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, and then I state the direction that the heat will emanate from, and if anything gets within 10 feet of that, it's going to start taking some damage. But there's some initial dexterity saving that will have to occur beforehand. But
Okay. You can see the line there, but it's a terrible color, so
no, that's
let's try
fine.
that again.
Just wait until Foundry. This spell will be epic.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah, I know he's a monk, but it doesn't matter. Just make the save.
Okay. He definitely makes it.
Okay, on a failed save, creature takes 5d8, half as much on a successful save. All right, so let's see how much damage you're gonna take, and then you get my 1d8 because it's awesome. There, and that is 37 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait, why did he move? What is this? Why is he moving?
What's it? Does he stay there?
Yeah, he stays in the fire. He
Okay.
ain't moving. He's just gonna cook for a bit until it's his turn. Okay, and then that wave is going to be pointing towards the east. So if anything gets within 10 feet of it, or inside of it, then it's going to take some damage. So basically, I'm going to run up there, and I'm going to just let loose a line of fire in that direction towards him for 60 feet. It's just like liquid fire.
All right. So all of a sudden, Arlo, Grace, and all of you see this wall of fire coming from further down the line, all the way through the Goliath. Okay. Zormir, you are up.
Oh, hopefully this one hits. 28.
That does hit.
All right, charging forward. Again, using Galtier as a bit of a springboard. Trying to be careful not to scorch myself on the embers. That's 11 plus 25, so 36 points of damage.
Zormir has Rip into the Ether.
He has duplicates of himself now.
What? The chat's just blowing their whole wad on us. That's good. Thanks, chat.
I think we might need it this round, though.
Yeah, I think
Oh wait,
so.
what's the rip into the ether?
Something about duplicates.
You now, okay, hold on. I'll get it to you here in a second. It doesn't affect what you're doing right now.
Okay.
So you had how much?
Retreat.
30, 35,
36, I think.
36. Okay. All right.
Then I will again cunningly, sneakily back my way up.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
And Grayson has a boost of confidence. Via Tricky.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
All
You're gonna
the
have no
coins.
points left.
All the coins.
Hey, we need it. Look what you
so-
threw at us.
Zormir, you jump backwards, and as your feet hit the ground, 3 copies of yourself split out from you and surround you as you now have the effects of the mirror image spell.
I immediately get distracted and I'm like, oh, hi,
Of course you do.
Grayson, your worst nightmare has just happened
hi.
as there are now 4 Zoramirs on the table.
Can I command them? How do they move?
No.
They're just images of you.
I try to give one of them a high five.
Don't show the Goliath who's not really you. That's a terrible idea.
Oh, that's a dumb idea.
While you wait for your next turn, you should look up the mirror image spell so you can see how it works.
Okay.
Moramir. Blanco.
Moramir. Oh, that's great. All right. It's creature's turn. He's going to turn toward Grayson.
Okay, so with the confidence is what? The shield?
Nope.
For 2 turns?
No.
What is that then?
Yeah, we got new ones, so boost of confidence is you gain 10 temporary hit points
Okay.
until the
My
next
AC.
long rest.
23 still.
23?
Or
Okay.
until you know.
Yep.
The Goliath hits you.
Missed the first one. Hits on the second one. Make a
Okay, I'm
constitution.
using defense, which brings me to 28.
Okay, that misses. Third one.
It's 23.
Hits.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Dirty.
So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thanks for that hit points.
Yeah.
All right, you are up.
All right. 15 misses. 28 hits. So I'm using my last Slayer. This is my last Slayer die. My last Slayer die, and I am throwing in a Radiant from the lip.
Okay.
$27 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Arlo, you're up.
Okay, I would like. Can I, as I'm running down through there, can I like look at Grayson and Gaultier and see how they're looking?
You can look at them. You can't get like a medical evaluation of them.
I just didn't know if I'd see like rolling blood out of them or anything like that.
Not really. No.
bleeding, but it's
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure my head's pretty beat up.
I'm going to go ahead and jump in front of Galtier and face this guy and swing at him.
Okay.
I guarantee that's a.
When you say in front of me, do you mean north or east?
I am going to be on the east side of you.
That's his spot. You're
Between
catty corner
him
too.
and-
Yeah. He's got a 4 square hitbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He's a big boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Goku's a big boy.
Okay. So can I
Goku.
even get to the Goliath?
No, you can hit him. He has a
yeah.
4. Yeah, you're good.
You're catty corner.
Oh, okay. 10-4. All right. Well, the first one definitely misses for 13. That one there's a 21.
It misses.
Wait, when did 21 start missing?
Always.
There's 27
That hits.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And 22.
That hits.
Oh.
Is that 4 attacks?
I got no.
You don't have
I'm
haste.
sorry. I meant to tell you that I took fighting spirit. I meant to say that I took fighting spirit, so I had advantage on my
all right.
hits. I apologize.
Yep.
So that's 12 points of damage. And I am going to take action surge. Do this all over again. That is 26.
Okay.
8 points. Nat 20.
Okay.
And
A lot
then
of
my
nat 20s and 19s.
Nat
tonight.
1s. There's been some nat 1s.
You want me to go ahead and roll the third one?
Trying to think. Did you use action surge in the last fight?
I didn't have it check marked. I don't think I did.
yeah, because you and I both did it.
Oh, we did? Okay, well then disregard that. I didn't have it check marked. Okay. Because I know I took fighting spirit. So yeah, if you think I did, I'll just disregard it.
I didn't rewatch the session from last week, but I thought you and I both
I thought you guys did too, because it was getting pretty hairy there toward the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if that's the case, then I'll just disregard all that then. Okay.
Arlo comes in, slashing away, cutting into the monk leader Goliath guy. Galtier, you're up.
How's the monk leader guy looking?
He's hurt.
Damn it.
Just hurt.
Just hurt. He get a nosebleed.
Teensy tiny bit. 24 hit.
Does.
Okay, so all 3 of my attacks hit for a total of 44 slashing and 13 ice.
Okay. Which is... All right. You slash into him. The ice. You can tell he's taking some damage now. He's starting to pant and breathe heavy. Blaylock, you're up.
Oh, he stepped out.
So this guy's
No,
being,
I didn't.
this Goliath is being frozen from the front and burned up the ass.
Yep.
Yep. I just want to run up as far as I can go. Can you tell me how
Icy
far
hot
that
for
is?
his back.
Good. Turret to the west. Is that as far as I can go? I guess the west and up one. or south, not up, south. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Then he's just gonna pulse.
Okay. That will override your temporary hit points, Grayson.
I didn't. I didn't keep that for more than a round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't even a round.
He got
It was
10,
one-
and then he got hit for 11. So,
Yeah.
all right, everybody within range gets 10 temporary hit points, except for Goliath. I don't like him.
Okay. So I think that's everybody but Zormir.
Well,
Oh,
one of his mirrors might get it.
The multi-mirrors.
All right. So that's
Multiverse.
that's my turn.
Zormir, you are up.
I am gonna surround this dude and poke him, or try to poke him. That's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
A lot of HP and a high AC. I love it.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna cunningly disengage back 5 feet.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Has Goliath boy, has he taken a turn since he's been set on fire?
He has. Is he
Oh.
supposed to take more damage?
He was. I didn't realize he had taken his turn. It was very
Okay.
confusing.
It's his turn right now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's when he ends his turn in there, so just
Okay.
be aware.
All right. After that hit from Galtier, he's going in. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Galtier, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't fail.
25.
It doesn't matter if it fails or not.
Yeah, I still take, 46 necrotic damage?
Maybe more.
Oh.
How much?
Yeah.
What's your save?
25.
God, with the high con saves tonight.
Yeah, my dice towers either give me nat 1s or nat 20s. And I switch towers too.
You take 62 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh!
He's down.
Yeah, I'm
you-
down.
You down?
Oh, Jesus.
So
Did you add your temporary hit points?
Doesn't matter. I'm down.
Doesn't matter.
So you see
Crap.
him raise up and thrust forward, and as he does, you hear a crack in Galtier's chest, and Galtier just drops to the ground. You don't know if he's dead or unconscious. And he turns toward Grayson. And he misses. And that hits. Didn't know if you're doing
Reaction,
defense.
28.
Okay. He's still at 29 for the hit. Make a Constitution saving throw.
$23.
Okay. You saved that part.
Adder. Oh, stun.
take-
Okay.
Yeah. 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, Blaylock. What damage is he taking?
I believe that's 5d8 fire damage. Let me double check. If he stops in the
I think that's
fire,
what you said.
yep. Cast the spell. It deals 5d8 to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or the inside wall. So is he inside? Yeah, he's inside. So, boom.
So would that hit Grayson as well? Because he's
No,
5
as-
feet, and Blaylock.
And no, the wall's 1 foot thick, and then it's emanating to the east.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And does my bonus d8 count for this damage or not?
I don't think so. I think it's for spell
Okay.
targets.
That's what I thought. All right, so 23 points of damage.
This guy's so
Slowly cooking.
confident he doesn't need to stand out of the fire.
Is something
Uh,
burning?
What's that smell? Grayson, you are up.
It's that thick black ponytail of hair of yours. 27 for the first attack.
That hits.
19 for the second, but not a crit for me. So it misses. We use the radiant damage as well. $22 damage.
How much? 22?
22.
Okay. All right.
Turn.
Arlo, you are up.
First one was a 12.
Miss.
Second one was crit 19. Third one is 25.
Okay. Those both hit.
Slice tendon. Double damage, and the target speed is reduced by half until the end of the target's next turn.
So you said double damage, sir?
Double damage.
That doesn't count my modifier, correct, Chris?
Just a dice.
14. 14.
14. All right.
And then 14 for the third attack.
Okay.
Is he dead yet?
He is
Dead
not.
yet.
Galtier, make a death saving throw. As you're doing that, Arlo slashes
How about a no? I stand right back up.
Oh,
That's
My-
right.
Parapt of wound closure allows you to stabilize the beginning of my turn.
Wait,
About
stabilized?
time. It's about time you use that,
Stabilize,
you mother
Which
scratcher.
is a 0.
Yeah, you're still unconscious, but you're not bleeding out.
Exactly.
You don't stand back up.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Cameron, now. He was gonna give me a medic.
Oh, okay.
there it is.
Yay!
Okay.
I just need to stall long enough.
I would say that's still your turn.
I know. I know.
But
Took
you
a
have,
little minute.
So I'm gonna pretend I'm still down, so the Goliath doesn't try to attack me though.
okay. Give me a performance on that.
Takes a
Wait, I
big
can't-
deep breath and is
I
like,
can't just stay down. Performance. Okay, so it's 7.
Yeah, you're laying there and you just kind of peek an eye open to see if he's looking at you. Laylock, you are up.
we're all friends here.
Yeah, we are. I'd like to move the turret as close to the Goliath as I can.
That's going to be
he's-
about there.
Well, I wanted to. Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't park the turret right in front of him.
Unless you want him in the fire.
No, I don't want him in the fire. I don't want him. Not yet. Good. That'll work. All right. I'm gonna the gun bonus action for the gun. Bring it out.
Oh,
And then-
no.
Okay.
You just roll a nat 20.
Anytime you hear
order,
gun, you just
That was an action.
shiver.
Yeah, that wasn't me that rolled the knife.
Are you-
That's for sure.
Is that it?
I want. Can I still use the turret to pulse, even though I used the bonus action to bring the weapon out?
It's
Or
a
to
bonus
switch
action
weapons?
to do it. So it,
And so I still technically have an action. Then I can't use
Yep.
that to tell the time.
Yep.
All right, point and shoot, mother scratcher. 15.
that does not
Like
hit.
that, right between the eyes.
Grayson, right by your head, you hear. Zormir, you are up.
All right, I am going to use my bonus action to coat Venom Strike with a thick black goo,
Okay.
and then charge forward.
Okay.
I rolled a 27. Hit.
Just misses. No, it hits.
Oh, good night, guys. And he has to make. I have a feeling he's going to save easily on this, but he has to make a DC 15 to save against the poison.
Constitution?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Boo, boo.
Oh, we're level 13.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's level 18.
Yeah. Okay, mental math. That's 35 plus. Wait, no. 35 plus 6 is 41 points of damage.
How would you like
Is
to
it-
do
is it-
this?
Is it too late? Oh,
Oh my god.
No time. I'm gonna surround him with all of my clones and kind of do like a jumping thing.
are you being monkeys?
What?
You're doing
No, I'm
this.
like kind of swinging my sword, kind of trying to trick him up and confuse him before I deal the fatal blow.
Your images surround him, and he's looking around, the fire burning bright on his back, and they're acting like they're jabbing in, and he dodges out of the way, and another one jabs in, and he dodges back, and he then kind of sees what's going on, that these aren't real, so you go in to jab, and he doesn't dodge this one, and you thrust your rapier right into his chest, and there was a surprised look on his face as you hear it sink deeper into his chest, and like a fruit getting cut open with a knife, you just hear it crunching within his chest, and you can feel the heartbeat pulsing through your blade. You feel the vibration of it. Each one, doof, 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 doof. And
Dude,
you
could
rip
just
the blade
say he
out,
dies.
and and he falls backwards into the flames. And as he does, just his skin burns and blackens and turns to a crisp as ashes begin to blow in the wind. As he does this, the army behind him looks toward all of you, and they begin pounding weapons against the ground. And you start hearing a drum from one in the back. They begin running forward, and as they run forward, the sky darkens behind them. And you look up, and you see as an arrow pierces through the back neck of the troll, and it struggles for breath. And the other one's... The blackened sky was not a cloud or evil magic, but a hail of arrows from long away. And you turn to see through the flames, and through the gate, you see an army of gnolls rushing forward, trumpets in hands and arrows knocking up, just constantly firing at the creatures in front of them. And through this hail of arrows, they're just becoming pin-cushioned, just and they're running with the momentum of them running forward. They're rolling into the flame wall and burning. The troll catches on fire and begins to crisp. All right in front of you, these start stacking up, right, bodies after bodies, as these gnolls keep running forward. And as they burst through the gate and move stuff, you see a familiar face leading the charge as Scar stands before you, bow out, and he looks straight at Blaylock and Zoramir, and he nods.
Zoramir.
Didn't think I'd ever be happy to see you.
Damn it, I missed the small one.
Poor Z.
That was pretty epic right there.
Yeah.
I would like to say that after I took him off of my blade and pushed him back into the fire, I took his soul out of his body as he tumbled backwards.
Okay, that's fine. You all see this black essence get drawn into Zoramir. As Scar stands there, the gnolls in militaristic faction file into the town and begin working their way, looking for any stragglers. as he walks up to you all. So
I'll let the wall of fire go down.
Okay. So I see that you're still here.
Scar, it is wonderful to see you alive.
Let's not get carried away, Blaylock. I'm happy you came, though.
He turns towards Zoromir a little bit, and just a snarl kind of rolls across the left side of his snout as he comes up to shake Blaylock's hand with a firm handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks
take it.
for the message.
You came at just the right moment. Any longer, and this town would be lost.
I'm also standing up by now.
Okay.
He's still fading death. He's still thinking, I don't know what this thing is. Are we getting attacked by gnolls now?
What did I join?
It seems you found new compatriots.
Yes, indeed. Scar, let me introduce you to Arlo and Galtier. They
Arlo?
heroes of Drakenwald come to assist us in our endeavor.
Well
And
met.
have enough gall to stand with that one. Has he shot one of you?
I haven't been shot.
Not yet. We have other issues with him, but he hasn't shot nobody yet.
Hell, he's the reason I'm still alive. Thanks to that trinket he made and gave me.
Grayson?
He's talking about Zoromir.
Oh, I thought he got shot with a gun or something by you.
No, well, okay, no, that's possible, but no, it was Zoromir who shot somebody.
I'm scattered by their arms. You
Gonna lift him
are a
up in
sight
happiness.
for sore eyes.
Yes, I believe an hour later, and this would have been more of a recovery mission.
Yeah, we couldn't have warded off that entire fleet, that army. Barely got this one guy to the ground.
If it wasn't for some stupid bird landing on my shoulder and whispering in my ear, which was odd enough, and stopping us on our return trip, we definitely wouldn't have been here for another day, or maybe two.
Blaylock, I'm so glad you sent that out.
Do we all know that Blaylock sent that?
Yeah,
He did it when we were resting one night.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, but he did say that he sent a message out.
Yeah, I said, yeah. Yep. Did you see anything else outside of the town? Should we prepare for more?
What we saw is no longer an issue.
Then,
And as you look around, one thing you notice is the troops of gnolls that came with Scar are wearing a blend of the banners from both tribes now instead of just
Nice.
one.
nice.
And Scar has, on top of having these colors, he has some adornments that they don't have on his shoulders and head and things.
You have done well in uniting the tribes. Look at that. Well done, Scar.
It wasn't just me, it's all of us. We are one family and I belong with them. And we still have a long way to go.
Well, we should make sure the town is settled after this. Then definitely. We have to talk. Much has transpired since we left each other's.
He
You and
turns
King
toward.
should join us tonight after we've settled things down.
I will. I feel like there's a lot more of this story that I need to know.
Mm.
And I can't help but this is Zoramir's fault. But how are you, Zoramir?
I've had some changes.
I see that.
It's worked well for me, but has some others concerned.
You look good.
Oh, thank you. That's the nicest thing you said to me. You may notice, though, that we're short one of our party members that you last saw with us.
Yes, where's Nemoria?
She's gone home to whatever god she's chosen for the day.
Yes, God, Blaylock, you still haven't convinced Zoramir to bathe, have you?
I believe I was the one that you were ridiculing for the smell.
You are better, but he still reeks of rotten meat.
I don't think that will ever go away. He has peculiarities about him that we have yet to cure him of. I'll look at his bag.
It's a great odor. I'm surprised you of all people don't like this Scar. I mean, look at you.
In my time away, I've become more patient, but you still ride that nerve.
Patient is not a word I ever thought to describe of you. I'm glad you have found inner peace.
Maybe. I still fight my demons.
Well, Arlo, Galtier, this Scar here has journeyed with us throughout much of Drakenwald, as you know, and has been here uniting the clans. And as you can see, he has done quite well.
He's the one you guys left the sword piece with, right?
Well, that is to the point now, isn't it? Yes. He is.
How I remember things.
He is safeguarding one of the shards.
It is still safe, isn't it?
Safe enough.
Well met, Scar. I've heard many tales of you. It is nice to meet another warrior.
Nice to meet you. And Blaylock, I know it's been a while since we've been together. I'm still not going back up in that tower.
As far as I know, nobody is going back up in that tower. If it may be best if we just dismantle the tower.
I still want to pick those locks.
You're terrible at that.
It's my last.
Well, I've not been in the tower yet. Why can't we go back? I would go.
Your time is you are needed down here. You venture into that tower, you may never return.
But you came out.
Barely.
Just.
Only because we stopped aiding or feeding our curiosity, and maybe the occasional werewolf may have distracted us.
But I should get back to my men. Shall we meet at the Torn Sail later?
That is
That's
a
fine.
good idea.
Try to keep that one from looting during this time of loss. And he eyes at Zoramir.
How low do you think I'd go?
Pretty
Very.
low.
Grayson and Scar say in unison.
So everybody just kind of like nods and,
Scar looks over at Grayson, and there's, without using words, there's a mental understanding that just took place. That kind of put everything on an even keel. And
I miss playing Scar.
and he turns. Later then, at nightfall.
Grayson slowly blinks. Help me.
It's written on his eyelids. And Scar marches off, and they begin checking the individual homes and helping the people.
That seems like a great individual. Well, that was fun. I don't know about you, but I took a wallop.
I prefer
How are you,
not to do that. but yes,
Gaultier?
I'm alive.
Laylock?
I will survive.
So I'm here.
better than I'm sure you wish I was.
Am I still seeing 4 of him?
No, they've dissipated. I think it only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute.
Grayson,
So
how much of that did you drink?
that's a fair question.
I'm definitely going to need a rest.
Shall we maybe tend to some folks on the way back to the Torn Sail? Try to help some people as we go. We need to recuperate. Well, you guys need to.
I look back at the Goliath. Is his armor damaged?
There's about everything on him damaged because he fell into that flame wall. So
Okay,
while
I
all
didn't
this
know
was
if it
going-
was because magic doesn't get burned up. I just was curious
Yeah.
if there was
You
anything.
wanted
I
to take
saw
it?
But what the rest of you see is Grayson's tunic is torn down the center, and his chest is bare out in the best 1970s man fashion.
He's got a little puff of chest
That's
hair
dawn,
coming out the middle.
motherfucker.
Is that a new style you're sporting there, Grayson?
Well, you know, I can only control the whip for so long.
Yeah, you might want to look into that. That's it's not very becoming of you.
I just tear the rest of it off. And
I was gonna
throw
say
it
I was gonna
around.
cast mending on it. I come over there to try and cast mending on it, and then he just rips it off, and I just
Walk
All right.
away.
I'll get another one.
Is he naked now?
No,
I just hold my shirt on.
he's got
Oh,
pants.
I
It's
was
just not a no shirt. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had he was in his small clothes, just walking around.
No. All right. So you all just want to go around getting things back under control.
AFK for just a second, guys.
Yeah, on the way back, just look around, find out if there's anyone that we can aid.
So you spend the next several hours putting out fires, helping people get their composure back, assuring them that the threat is eliminated, and healing those that you can, using all your available things, spells, and all
Just
those.
mentally draining ourselves trying to help the town.
Yeah. Until evening falls and the excitement in the town quiets down, and there's a semblance, just barely. It's a bit more quiet than normal. You can tell people are mourning. They're dealing with what's going on, but it's returning to a semblance of normalcy, and head to the inn, where Nadani waits. Nothing is as you go into the Tornsail Tavern. Nothing is out of place. It looks to be in perfect quality. There's on the wall across from the inn, you can see in the candlelight from the inn some scorched outlines of things that were nearby that just kind of must have hit the wall. And Nadani's just standing there cleaning a glass as he always has.
Does anything ever faze you, Nadani?
Oh, my friend Blaylock, when you've lived where I have lived and been where I have been, this is but nothing but a pittance, a small thing.
Did I witness his removal of the orc from his town?
You weren't.
I don't remember if I was there.
You
if
weren't
was
there.
somebody.
You weren't with him,
Okay.
but you and Arlo didn't see it, but everyone else did.
Yep.
I'm gonna
You handled
comment-
yourself well.
I always seem to take care of business when business is needed.
You sure took care of that orc. I didn't know you were such a strong fighter.
Oh, not me. I am just a simple innkeeper.
I don't believe you.
You should. Might I get you a celebratory meal for
Nope.
the victory today?
Oh, you're gonna say muffin. I could take a
That
meal.
would be great.
Yes. Yes.
I've been working on
I
the
go and sit
perfect.
down at a table and start mending
Okay.
myself.
He goes into the back, and a few moments later brings out a quite extravagant meal. You've eaten here several times, and this is something from the reserves in the back. And you see him reach behind his back and pull out a nice bottle of wine, and it's covered in dust, and he kind of wipes it off and smooths it out, and you can see the cork is partially rotted where it's been in there for quite some time. Might I serve you some wine, some of my special collection for the services rendered?
It's not going to knock me out, is it?
Yeah, what's special about this wine, Stephen?
If you don't want it, I can happily take it back.
I'll have some. Thank
This
you.
is near 500 to 700-year-old elvish wine.
No.
It's
Well,
I'll
if you
take
didn't
Elvish
take it,
wine.
then I'll try it.
Grayson snatches it.
Oh, God.
Starts pouring it into his flask. I'll take that.
Grayson, do control yourself. Share. It's not every day I get into my private selection.
Oh, yeah. We're all going to need some of this.
That I can agree on. And he reaches over and actually grabs the bottle from you, Grayson, and takes a swig of it and sets it back down on the table. I think all of us need a bit of a rest tonight.
Pour a glass for myself before everybody snags it.
You have outdone yourself tonight, Stephen.
Would you expect anything less? And he bends over the bow.
And I'll bow in return. No, not at all. Thank you.
And you see him walk back, and just out of the corner of your eye, he's got a little bit of a limp, but he walks back to the counter and begins cleaning the glass again.
Well,
Here's to good times. Hold the glass up, take a drink.
Here's to surviving something we should not have survived.
no, not
I hear that.
at all. If they were any more coordinated and we had to deal with those mechanical monstrosities and the leader, we would not be speaking right now.
It thus proves that we are not ready to take on Roman Koth just yet.
No. Although he did leave and not stay to watch the work be done with all of us here.
It was beneath him.
You think?
I think that he believes in his generals and devices more than us.
I was hoping more towards concern.
Yeah, but what happens when he reports and his generals don't show up, and then he's really pissed.
Well, the failure here will reach his ears sooner than we think. I don't think he would find it wise to come back. If we were his goal, since obviously he knows who we are, as his reaction when he arrived, I don't think he would think that we would stick around here. We came here for a reason. We need to move on as quickly as possible.
But what did he come here for?
Well,
Souls? The shard?
it's a good question.
Maybe that
Why would he have attacked Cape's vessel? There was a shard piece there.
There was.
I think currently he is unaware of the elves returning back to their home. Especially if he's not even looking in that direction.
True.
I would think Breckenfjord could be in danger.
Yes.
At least at some point.
Maybe send a message off to them.
Unfortunately, I am unable. Maybe we can see some other means of communicating with them, but I am incapable of such a feat.
We don't know what's going on at the fort. And Castle Verminia seems to be dealing with things their own way.
How fortified is this Castle of Verminia? Can it ward off a fight like we just experienced?
You would know that it's being the center of the land. Galtier, you'd kind of know this as well, and Grayson as well. It's pretty defensible.
They got their defenses settled a long time ago.
That's what happens when you have a bunch of scared, rich humans surrounded by every other race.
They'll do whatever they can to protect themselves. And then complain as soon as something goes wrong.
But back at what we were discussing before the attack, are you telling me, Zoramir, that you don't want to try and get this evil out of you? You're perfectly happy with having it in there.
I mean, happy is a generous word. You heard Kayleen, it can't actually control me. And you can't deny the power it's given me has only helped us in what we're trying to do in all of this combat.
I don't trust what she says fully. I don't believe she quite understands what she handed off. But even if there was a way to get rid of it, you don't want to. And I have a problem with that.
I'm not necessarily opposed to it. It's just it's done a lot of good for me. And nothing bad. Why would I want to get rid of something that hasn't done anything bad for me?
Because
I get that it has a really bad history, but
you know it's bad. It's a cursed item.
it comes from a bad background, but it seems to have found out how to do good.
I don't think you have the wherewithal to control it.
I would second that.
Zoramir, you may be a little too trusting of the entity that is living off of you.
How about this? At the first sign of it being discontent, we'll do everything we can to get it out.
What can
It
we
may
do
be too late.
to get it out?
Well, we have whatever this tale is that Kayleen told us.
That riddle.
Yep.
The
but-
oasis in the desert
So,
is a start.
Zoramir, your conclusion is if things start getting bad, to travel halfway across the continent and solve a riddle from a crazy alchemist woman in the hopes that you can remove the parasite from your body.
I'm gonna look at Blaylock with just a like, yes, Captain Obvious.
I find many problems with that plan. However, journeying halfway across the continent
That is our
Would be-
specialty.
quite the distraction.
Well, you have business in Black Wall anyway, and it seems they could use some help
I
with
believe
the
that
cultists.
I could wait. What is your aversion to going straight to Castle Verminia and finding the proprietor who has been funding crafts endeavors and ending it?
Galtier might agree with me on this. You spend the first 5 minutes inside those walls and how they
Castle-
treat you.
Castle Verminia is not a fun place to be. There's a reason
They
I
are
left.
not friendly.
Hmm.
It's not like some of these other places where we could just stroll on in and talk about the
Anything and
shard
everything.
piece.
Everybody's out to get you in that town.
Is it militaristic or is it thievery? What's so bad about it?
You might like it there, Zoramir. You're to like try to steal things.
Corrupt royalty at its finest. If it doesn't benefit them,
Well,
just saying. I
stealing
think that is
from
going to
the
be the
rich-
last piece that we need to find.
stealing from the rich is always fun, especially the corrupt ones.
Until they catch you and they behead you.
Oh, they won't
Publicly.
catch me.
Zormir, how many times have we seen you doing something you shouldn't have been doing?
Or-
Then hits a checklist he's counting real quick.
I'm just suggesting we don't know where the final piece is. We do know where the Castle of Verminia has one. We are still missing one piece.
I'm. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Like they won't be able to catch me. You guys haven't seen my new trick yet, and I'm gonna concentrate for a second and assume a spectral form.
What?
You see,
Are you
What
fucking the table?
you see Zoramir just kind of fade into the ethereal for a moment.
And I'm gonna hover. I can hover up to 10 feet up above the table. Will they be able to see me?
I don't remember if you're fully invisible or not.
We need to go to Blackwall right now.
Change of plans. Go.
This has nothing to do with the tooth.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh,
No.
They don't know that. They don't know that at all.
Oh, I guess they don't. Yeah.
Grayson, you are correct. We should go to Blackwall right now.
It's
Looks pretty
not the
suspicious.
tooth this time. It's the claw.
Telling
Wait,
me.
how would I? I don't know how would I?
Seems like every time we turn around, he's doing something different.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna come back into existence. What do you
Just
think of
fall on
that?
the table. Why do you always have a new power?
Now you can turn invisible.
I feel
Lovely.
stronger.
There's a big smile on your face, right?
Oh yes. I'm gonna pick up the wine and take another swig of it.
Just more power from the dragon.
No, this is different. This wasn't from the tooth.
And how do you know that?
How would I know that it's just from my class ability? I don't know how to RP that one.
You're a half.
You really can't. Like with what they know about you, they have to assume that everything is coming from the tooth.
Would I know as a character though
No,
that it's
I
not
mean,
from the tooth?
the lines have blurred at this point.
Okay. I feel like it's not from the tooth, but I can't be certain.
And what did you just say a little bit ago? That if we felt that it was something bad is happening, we could do what to you?
What was bad about that? I just made myself disappear on command.
And
Think of how much that will benefit us.
benefit who?
Us. All of us. My
Us?
friends.
Next thing we know, you're gonna be sneaking through the middle of town, pickpocketing things.
That's par for the course.
How long can you stay
we're
in
getting
this?
away from the subject. We know that the castle has a shard. We don't know where the last piece is.
We need to. I don't know. I just think we need to take care of Zoramir before this gets out of hand and one of us kills him in his
I
sleep.
agree. And I believe that if we can help out
Blackwall.
Blackwall, there will be more people on our side. We need
I
as
think
many allies as possible.
I think that should be our course of action for right now. And then we can swing by and get that done, and we'll be a little closer to the castle.
Okay, can I pull out the map that we have?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the table. And
See?
I would like to give everyone some perspective. We are here, and then I will point at Portstown. Blackwall is here, and let us trace the path as to how to get to Blackwall from here.
Well, there's that ship right there on the map. We'll take that.
Portstown is a shipping port.
It is, but the Blackwall is in a desert, and the last I knew, there are no shipping ports in a desert.
We are
we
on an
could-
island.
Just take a little dinghy.
Exactly. Get close enough to Blackwall to pot the ship.
So much faster than walking.
It would be, but didn't you kind of piss off a sea god?
I didn't.
I believe that might have been me.
Blaylock finally stood up to somebody like that, and then it just happens to be a god.
He
Ish.
knew it was a god.
I have problems with deities
If
or
we
wannabe
do take the
deities.
ship,
It is a wannabe deity. He has not become a god yet.
if we try to take the ship, why don't we find out how the seas have been sailing to see if it's going to be slower than not taking a ship? Like it was when we went from Breckishford to Cape's Castle.
I believe.
We were fine until we pissed off.
Yes.
Again, everything was fine.
I feel that getting anywhere close to Fort Tenebris on a ship is a bad idea.
Well, this would be going south. Not
Why?
This would. I do not. I think the Black Wall is a distraction.
You don't think that there's anything there that
No,
can help us?
my
You've been there.
sights,
I have not.
my sights are on the Shard and have always been on the Shard.
Again, we don't know. We don't know where the last piece is. We know that there is a shard at the castle. We know that after we look, there will still be a shard at the castle.
Is that DM? Is that a fork that before Castle Verminia to go south through the woods?
Right here.
Yeah.
It's not, but you can always cut through woods as you see fit.
Yeah, just like we did in the Egglayer Woods. That worked out really well.
Yeah. Dead spokes. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. Still say we would be faster with the ship and just take our chances. We'll just bind Zoramir up and put him down below.
Nope.
Just kidding, buddy.
Well, your buddy, or do you want to kill me? It's becoming very difficult to tell.
Depends on what day it is. Today, like right now, hey, you're fine. But alas, Grayson and Blaylock, you guys are more familiar with what's going on around here. I will follow you wherever we go.
when is the right time to go to Castle Verminia? When there's nothing left in Drakenwald and it's the only remaining stronghold?
If we don't have the last piece, the endeavor is pointless.
We used to have to get the piece from Scar.
We have
Or else
the
he's-
piece from Scar and the piece from Castle Verminia. And that
No one
is
missed-
everything, isn't it?
No. We're still missing a piece.
Are we still missing a piece?
Yep.
Why does it feel like I'm being pulled by my abnormally large snout to the black wall?
Is there a reason you don't want to go to the Black Wall?
It's not Castle Verminia. I know what's at Castle Verminia. I know who's funding Craft. Well, I know where.
Does it matter
he
who's
is.
funding Craft at this point? We already know that Broman Koth is using his devices. So obviously Broman Koth is paying for these things as well.
I was hoping to stop.
I think we just found out in this last battle that we, like Grayson said earlier, We're not ready to fight Roman Karth yet.
Then who's to say that we go into Castle Verminia and they decide to lock us up and take the shards for themselves?
Well, you know the people of Verminia more better than I do. Is that a possibility?
Very much so.
Well, it seems that the Black Wall is at least something. Getting more allies together. If we were in the business of rallying,
don't have that shard.
We don't know that.
I'm just saying, who's to say that they don't? I mean, all of this is to bring back the Red Dragon. Hell, for all we know, Roman Karth has the last piece.
It seems like bait. Like a trap being laid for us.
This needs to be a group decision. I'm not taking the lead. I'm not telling you what to do.
No, I'm just weighing options, Grayson.
But
how long would it take for us to even get there and then figure out what's our next course of action? You're talking weeks.
Could be. But we have to look at it this way too. If Roman Karth is looking to put this soul together, we have the majority of the pieces. So his end game can't be achieved without it.
Why would he seek this out? Why wouldn't he just take it for himself when he was here with the armor and the army?
Well, technically, it's not on this plane.
True. Well,
where are we
Arlo,
going?
Gaultier, are we all in agreement for the Black Wall?
Aye.
We could go to the Black Wall and we could try to find out more about that riddle. We were told.
Well, the Black Wall is in the desert. The Oasis is in the desert.
Two birds, one stone.
Hey.
You know, Nate Donnie knows so much. What? Think we could ask him about the shards? You know, seems like he knows so much.
I have asked him in the past about his knowledge of the shards. Not being from this island, he did not know much more than the rumors from around the tavern. Is that right, DM? Because I remember we asked him before, very, very early on.
It seems that most people don't know about these. Once the sword was taken apart and divvied out, even that, really, they've only said that they've handed it to the elves, the humans, and the dwarfs.
Donnie wouldn't tell us even if he did know either.
What about asking if he knows anything about the Oasis?
You know, if he's not from this island, so I don't know. I look up. Nadani, what's this about an oasis in the desert?
Oasis? I hear they're helpful if you're lost in one.
Thank you. I take another swig.
Do boats even go to this black wall?
There's no port along the desert.
Do boats even go near?
Don't need a port.
So they're suggesting take a boat there, then take a small boat from the boat to the
Do you
Yeah.
swim?
Hey, Donnie,
Yes.
you're so smart. Do you know anything about the Black Wall? I mean, I'm sure you've heard things. You own a bar.
Yes. What do you want to know about it?
Everything you know.
Oh, I see. We're just going to sit around and chat, huh?
Well,
Let's-
sure. I mean, that's all you're cleaning glasses. You can just bring a handful of them over here on the table and sit down and talk a while.
And sometimes
gonna
there's more
piss them off.
value in just listening. But if you want to talk about the Black Wall, I can tell you what I've heard, but what questions do you have?
How big is it?
Pretty big.
Pretty vague. Okay. How long would it take us to sail there from here?
From here? I've not heard of anyone sailing to the Black Wall unless you have a machine that sails over sand.
And then wait for an airship. All right, we need to seek out an airship right now. It's time to go for an airship.
And then we can get a cat with a gun on it.
Cat with a
Cat
gun.
with a gun.
How
Hand
do
up
you
the-
fire the gun? Reason?
I have never fired.
You don't know how to.
I have never fired a cat gun.
Gun.
All these questions are pretty basic that you could find by looking at any map like the one you have here.
We get
I
dropped
can
off.
honestly say I have never seen an airship anywhere on my time on this island.
What is an
Neither
airship?
have I.
Too bad you didn't know somebody could just port us there.
You ever
So-
heard of anyone named Sid?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Thank you, Nadani.
Is that all I can answer for you?
Arlo?
I'm good. I'm good. Sure, you have some more glasses to clean, sir.
That I do.
What is that? I know you told me that one time, but it slipped my mind. What was the recipe again for the muffins?
Oh, do you want one? Maybe you can deconstruct it into a pie. I believe I heard that you enjoy pie.
Do you have any good pie?
I could whip one up just for you.
It's not gonna have the effect of the muffins, is it?
It would be delicious.
So everybody's gonna sit and think, weighing his options for a second, really struggling with how much he likes pie, and he's, I'll take a pie.
I will get to work on it right away.
Can't wait.
And he gets up from the table and walks around and goes back into the back. About that time, you see a silhouette in the doorway to the torn sail as Scar walks in. I should have known it was you, and that you would be here on time.
Looking at Grayson.
I hope you saved some of that for me.
I toss over the bottle.
He just catches it out of the air, tilts his head back, and opens his wide knoll jaw and just dumps it in, and then wipes his mouth with his hand, throws it back at you. Now that's good wine. Much better than the swill we make in the spires.
Come join us. We have much to discuss.
He grabs a chair and spins it around backwards and sits down next to the table. So, what's so important to summon my entire brigade to Portstown?
Well, one was the potential attack that, as you saw, actually occurred.
It was good
Cape's
that we were
vessel
here.
did not survive. I take it you were from, or you were in that area when you met Blaylock and Zoamir?
Filthy orcs took me from there, yes.
Yeah, they did not survive. They all died.
Good riddance.
Cape's vessel.
Cape's
Everyone
vessel.
in Cape's vessel died.
We did kill the orcs.
We killed the orcs, but Cape's vessel, everyone in Cape's
Everybody
vessel
in Cape's
died.
vessel died. It's Scar. We may need your army in the days to come. Roman Koth. He's the one that's been attacking these towns. And we may need all the allies we can get when we make the final preparations.
I can prepare our armies. Just send word when we're needed. We do need time to travel.
That is understood. I'm thinking if we stage in the dead spokes. We have elves, we have dwarves.
Scar, do you and any of your tribe ever venture to the Swamp of Lost Hope?
Why are you recruiting Short Claw?
Mm-hmm.
It would be good to have all allies present.
Don't the kobolds owe you something?
They are nice enough. You gotta go dredge for Grovile as well.
Well, Grovile, there's no returning of Grovile, unfortunately. Now look fondly into the distance out the window. He was a good lizard. Wizard.
Good traveler with us.
Yes.
But
You know,
I'm sure we can rely on what the gnolls have, or the kobolds have to assist. Shortclaw is an excitable fellow. I'm sure he could even act as a fair distraction if need be.
Grayson, do you think we could talk to the elves and get them to go and talk to Breckensfjord and have them prepare while we head to the Black Wall?
That can be arranged.
We would have to go by. I don't know about Grayson's little funky trinket, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody does.
We could, we could instead of going by ship, then we could travel by land and rally those on our way.
Oh, I can have a short conversation with her at any time I want. At
What?
least once a day.
What? Who is her?
You do realize that I'm bumping uglies with. You didn't know that?
Jeez. With
I'm gonna look at that.
You just broke drafted.
Somebody just made
There-
it canon to say bumping uglies in Dragon Ball.
and there's our clip for the week.
Yes, while you all were drinking and celebrating, so was I.
Well,
Not everybody hates me.
Bumping ugly.
well, Grayson, as I pick my jaw up off the ground, if that is the case, maybe we can coordinate with what was her name?
I keep thinking I know she went by
Yeah.
Shadow, but I can't.
With
think
your
of her.
ugly bumper. Maybe we
Yeah.
can coordinate with her.
Starship crash.
I can see if she would send some emissaries
Hmm.
to go speak with the dwarfs.
That would be good.
I would trust her planning more than the dwarfs' thick-headedness.
Maybe warn her of crafts, inventions.
I only have so many words I can say a day, but I'm pretty sure we can get the point across.
Yes.
But with the help of the Knolls, we can talk to King. He's already offered his assistance and things. And as we saw here, he's at least somewhat militarized the people. So he does have some tact about him. And he is actually from Castle Verminia, so maybe we can get a feel for that area without us actually being there right off the bat. He was a soldier from there,
True.
and it seems that he's got some rapport with the fort.
Well,
Does this mean we're still going to head to Blackwall then? Or are we going to go north?
Well, I would suggest we do go to Blackwall. It seems that they were cut off. Well, obviously, the castle is not sending any reinforcements, so I don't know if they're even part of that regiment. Weren't they more with Cape's vassal?
who? Castle Verminia?
No, the Blackwall Guards.
Oh, yeah. Blackwall was more in line with Cape's vassal. Because we were sent out there with what's her butt? Yeah, whatever. I don't know what her name is. I saw that. Gosh.
So
Okay,
yes,
Let me dig back 2 years.
It's only
and
been
find
2
out-
years.
Yeah, and find out what this
Captain
woman's
Fitzgerald?
name is. Captain Fitzgerald. Yeah.
so it's obvious that she's not getting reinforcements from Cape's vassal since they are all dead. So whatever she's dealing with out in the desert, she may be by herself.
hopefully she can seek aid from Castle Verminia.
Well, I suggest we lick our wounds.
Go and talk to her
Resupply
and find out.
ourselves. I will talk with the elves. We will get with King tonight. We should be on our way as quickly as possible. Scott, do you
morning?
happen to have that shard piece with you?
And Scar looks at you and looks at Blaylock, and his eyes transfix on Blaylock. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
With my pie.
Your pie.
To learn about the pie, you're going to have to wait till next week and see. I mean, pie doesn't happen like that. You got to make it. You got to bake it. Come on.
Yeah, you got to roll. You got to
Put a
knead the
spell
dough.
in it.
Got to put the dead children in.
Mark it with a
Yeah.
B and put it in the oven for Zoramir and me. Anyways,
Aw.
so yeah, thank you all for coming by tonight. It was exciting. We had a bunch of new coin things that definitely got used tonight and probably saved
Yes,
a lot
that
of the group.
helped immensely.
Mm.
Yeah. So I
This
was trying to
would've
think
been
today of some new
a
things we could
totally
add to
different.
that. But appreciate the subs. I see the subs come through. Tricky as always. It's love having you as part of the community and everyone else in our
Mhm.
community here. Don't forget to check out the eGeekly Squad. Just some top tier streaming across the board, and due to time zones, there's usually someone always from eGeekly streaming at some point in the day. We're getting so close. We're almost at 100 followers. We had 97. We're 3 short from 100
Wow.
followers. So that's exciting for us. Like I said, if you're in our area, Cincinnati Comic Con, we'll be there Saturday. Just stop by our booth. No, we don't have a booth. We're gonna be there freaking. So,
I don't have a booth.
no booth, no booth.
Boo.
Yeah, thanks, fanboy. He put the Twitch team there in the chat. So we'll stream some games this week and some different things coming up. Maybe next week, I think we'll do another like D&D training video thing of talking about combat and everything that goes on with that. So don't forget to check out Banter and Babble on Wednesday at 9 p.m. twitch.tv/Banter and Babble. There's going to be a great conversation about the movie Malignant, which is, in my opinion. So
So you're saying it's like a tumor.
great. That's just that's great. So
What?
for real.
Merch table. Check out our merch.
Merch, yeah, don't forget merch shop. We got
Where are we
the
on that last shirt?
yeah, we got the new shirt, the worst thief ever. And we're gonna have another one soon. We gotta get it finished. But until next Monday, we'll see you in the dungeon.
See you guys.
Peace.
Take care. Ant House, play us out.
Oh, Yossi took a poop.
Oh yeah, no, she did.
He's happy.
Super hyper now. Also, I don't.